Keep it locked right here, ChickS.H.Y.T listeners. This is the Soul Kitten, and we'll be right back with what the cat drug in. Inspiration from around the world. Don't go anywhere.
And that was a personal pick by our very own diva, JC Classic Man. Now, I'm going to take a sip of this wine. Yes.
Girl. You said you're going to take a sip of your wine. I know what's coming. Let me mute out.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. Drug in. I know for many of you probably already been following the news with the former president of the NAACP, Rachel Dolezal. I think I'm saying her last name correctly right now. I don't even know.
Yeah, that's her name.
Okay. This woman that has been living a lie. Now, we had this discussion in the ChickS.H.Y.T group on Facebook. She claims that she feels she identifies with the black race and that she's a black woman. Now, this woman has been giving lectures over the years, written books on black hair, colorism. She's had all types of fabricated stories about her upbringing, about how she was raised in Africa, or she lived in Africa and her parents had to hunt for food with bows and arrows.
Girl,
okay, that she even said she experienced racism. I think crosses being burned on her lawn or some crap. Okay. Now, as a black woman, this and Jay and I had this discussion. I felt like she did. I didn't know that this issue was going to upset me this much. But the more that I read about her, the more the coverage that I see and cover about this story about her and her so-called blackness, infuriates me. As a black woman, it infuriates me. Now, here's the thing. I would have more respect for her if, okay, you appreciate our culture, that's fine. But don't sit there and lie about who you are. There have been plenty of white people that have been down for the cause and helping out the black community. John Brown is one, a fraud, and say that he was a black man. He wasn't, but he was white. And he went down fighting for the cause, for us. Now, my issue with her is that even to this day, the lies keep coming out, lie on top of lie on top of lie about who she is. Personally, I think that she was planted there. Now, maybe many of you might disagree with me, but it seems kind of fishy because all of a sudden, now all this comes out. And I think it is to further tear down the infrastructure of the NAACP. That's one thing. And I also think it's a distraction to distract us from what else may be going on out here. Now, to me, you can't sit there and tell me as a white person, I am not racist. I'm not racist. But you can't sit there and tell me as a black person, as a black woman, what this experience goes like. She can take off the tanner. She can unkink her hair, take the wig off, the weave out, whatever she's, using to make her hair that curly, and go right back to being
girl, it's called a wig.
White privilege. Okay, well, whatever the hell she got going on.
Or a texturizer.
The texturizer, whatever the fuck she has going on. She can take that off and unkink it.
I'm trying to be quiet.
Okay? She can take that off and go right back to being white and white privilege. We don't have that opportunity. We don't have that luxury. You can't tell me about the black experience when you haven't lived through what we have lived through. You can't tell me about the black experience as a white person when you don't know the things that our ancestors have been through. You don't know the depth of our culture. And I'm not talking about just reading some books, maybe talking to a few black people, maybe hanging around a few black people and sitting there and thinking that, okay, because I'm having this experience, I'm black. No, you have appreciation. You are an observer of our culture. That's what you are. You are not a black person. You can't sit there and educate me on my people when you are not one and you have not lived through that experience. You don't have the spiritual connection and the education and knowledge of self to sit there and tell me about colorism. What the hell do you know about colorism?
Girl,
what the hell do you know about the black experience?
So let me, because I know that Camilla is listening somewhere, because let me tell you something.
Yeah, that was my partner.
Soul Kitten and Camilla have been trying to get me to really fast. Every time I see something or read something else, I just start to shake. And I'm going to tell you why. A lot of people, I've read a lot of comments, not just in our group, but in other groups, and they're saying, I don't understand why y'all so mad. Number one, I don't give a shit if you understand why I'm mad.
Right.
Because I don't understand why you aren't mad. And let me just look. So since everybody likes to, take obvious black and white situations and tell us that it's not about black and white, okay, let's take black and white off the table. Let's take it off. So now we're talking about two clear people. Okay?
Right.
Here's my issue. I don't know anything about you except for your name. Because every bit of information that you have spewed out of your mouth for the last 30 years has been a lie. I don't know who you are. So I don't care what you have done great for me. She is the personification to me of every bullshit relationship that every person on the earth has ever been in. Most of us will get upset if we find out that that somebody in our life has another girlfriend, or if they have another, maybe they got a dog they didn't tell us about it. So her whole nothing she has said from the moment that she decided to do this has been real. You don't believe me? Let's think about this. If she has a driver's license that says she's black, that means that she would have had to falsify a birth certificate, because when you go to any DMV, they ask you for, okay, are you following me here? So I'm talking about black and white. I'm talking about black and white. I'm talking about, she could have used her own social. They don't have anything that, I'm talking about, this is more than just putting on a wig or perming her hair so that it would curl up or tinning her skin. This is more than that. Every single word out of her mouth has been with the intent to deceive. If a judge that has been officiating over cases, locking people up, setting people free, if a judge that has been doing his job for 30 years was all of a sudden under investigation because it was found out that he lied, his credentials are a lie, whatever, do you not understand that every single solitary thing that judge has ever touched now comes under scrutiny? Because of the fact that you lied. Every conversation that a person has had with you they should be looking, they're in their mental Rolodex right now trying to figure out what part of what you said they should have been able to see through. This is why I hate liars. This is why I don't respect you right now, Miss Rachel Dolezal, if you're listening, because I think a liar is the most dangerous person on the earth. People have been killed about lies. Wars have been started about lies. Lies of this magnitude, This is like some sleeper cell shit to me. And another thing, NAACP, Infocane. Who the fuck are you? As soon as Soul put this picture up on my screen, I said, why does Soul got this white woman up on my screen? Then I read the caption. I want to know what y'all was smoking. I want to know, because obviously it ain't what I'm smoking, because what I'm smoking got me clear. So at first she was able to sue. Didn't nobody ask for a birth certificate. Nobody asked for nothing. When Obama got into office, goddamn Donald Trump had the world asking for his birth certificate to prove that he was. Are you kidding me? Girl, boo.
They said they don't have the time to do that.
I'm muting out.
That's
Girl,
what
I'm
they
muting out.
said.
Girl, I'm muting out. JC, somebody else talk. I'm muting out. Girl, I got to smoke.
Wait a minute. Now, here's the other thing. It's with her, now I understand taking color out and looking at it from that way. That's the content of her
I just
character.
did that because stupid people like to try to tell us that when we see injustices done to us, they try to make us feel bad about the fact that we make it about race. But I cannot escape the fact that a white woman pretended to be a black woman to work at the NAACP. I don't know how you can separate race, but okay, that's why I went down that road for those motherfuckers that like to do that. That like to act like we don't have a reason to be pissed off. Girl, I'm muting out again. Girl, boo. Girl.
Yeah, that's true, and that's a great way to look at it because you're looking at the content of her character. Now, everything that she has done through being with the NAACP for the black community, it tears down all of that. And I know probably some people saying, well, why? She did, those that are supporters of her. That's fine. Like I said, I would have more respect for her if she came as herself and just somebody that has an appreciation for our culture instead of lying about who she is. Now, I know on the inside she may feel like she's identified and she may feel more of a connection to our race. That is fantastic. They've been taking stuff from us for I don't know how long. Okay, that's great. That's beautiful. Be who the fuck you are. That's what I'm saying. And it's like she's making a mockery out of our experience, out of our culture, by telling these lies about her upbringing, from the brown crayon drawing herself as a little child to her parents sitting there hunting food with bows and arrows in Africa. I mean, I can understand you watch Ruth, okay? Maybe you watch Ruth, and you sat there and felt a connection, and then it all got twisted in your story about yourself because you wanted to appear more black. And then she wanted to appear to be a more affluent black person because, I live in
she's written books.
This is my experience.
She's an author. She's written books on her experience. Do you understand that means that now it could be plagiarism? We don't know. Girl, you're a liar.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, my dad hunted at Winn-Dixie to get me food. I don't know nothing about.
My dad hunted at Harvey's and
my dad hunted at Winn-Dixie in Daletown.
Okay.
This is my
so
point.
I don't.
Black people don't even have that pass. Black people that are in our age group don't even have that pass. So that pass sounds just like she's been watching Ruth. She said that she got beat as a child, much like they did in slavery days.
Yeah.
Girl.
And then, but the other thing that pisses me off is the fact that
black man in pictures with her that said it was her father.
Yeah.
Girl.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And there's no question that you can ask her right now that she will answer straight. Have you noticed that?
No, because first one that when they first outed her and they asked her about her race, and she said, "I don't understand the question." I was like, "Bitch, here we go. What the fuck don't you understand about them asking, are you black or are you white?" She's like, "I don't understand the question."
She likes more for more. Can I see that? JC, wait a minute. Darling, JC, you've been quiet. What do you have to say, JC? I would like to hear what you have to say because if I start talking again, I'm gonna go off.
You know what? Again, just like y'all, every time this shit has popped up on my screen, I'm reading it to see if it's some evidence that could prove this chick got even a 3/4 of an ounce of an inch of a nigga in her, and it ain't now a motherfucking drop. And my personal thing on that is, hell, for you having a weave and saying, really? Or tanning your skin don't make you black no more than me going to the Korean store buying me $400 worth of hair, slapping in my head, going to Walmart and getting me some $84 contacts and turning my eyes green, brown, gray, or whatever. Don't make me no fucking white girl. Boo, listen here. Yeah. If you want to help us as the Caucasian that you was born to be. We ain't asking you to be nothing other than what you is. You is a Caucasian girl. If you like black folks, shit, that's what's up. I like white people. You don't see me walk around here trying to be one. I mean,
you want to go slap some, though. Right here. This makes you want to go slap some. Like my girl Camilla said, just go slap some white babies. Start them off young.
Okay, like damn,
get it
just
together.
be who you are. Like,
you know what?
I tripped me out.
I'm looking for her. I'm looking for her. I want her to come on the show. That's why I want to get everything out to say. But I'm looking for her, and I can't really find too much, but I found a blog of hers. And she has some what she claims is original artwork on the blog. And I looked through it. This is SJ going on record right now as saying those images were some of the most beautiful images that I've ever seen. And I instantly started crying. I didn't even know. And the reason that I was crying is because you had something, and you still do, okay? It ain't over yet. But the world is pissed at you, and we should be. And instead of you making excuses about that, just say what it is so that we can start the process of moving the fuck on, okay? She has something beautiful to offer the world. But I no longer want to hear from you because I believe that every word out of your mouth is going to be a lie. You are, and I can't. So now I feel like you've actually taken something from us. You've taken the beautiful things that you created, and I hope that it was you that created them, because if you lied about your whole damn life, how do we know that you created these images? Girl, this is the problem. This is the problem with a lie. When you tell one, it's impossible to decipher through all of them. And who the fuck wants to do that? You've taken something. You've taken yourself from us, Rachel Dolezal. You've taken yourself because no one believes who you are. No one believes who you are.
So this is your defining moment.
So really, as I can talk about it and now that I got my angst out about it, I feel sorry for her. Now, I don't feel sorry for any of the consequences that she's going to get from this decision, because it was your decision. You planned it out. You plotted it. You lived it. You've had a pretty good damn life. So you got to take the good with the bad, baby. You want the black experience, you're about to get it like no other, okay? Yeah. You're about to see, really, how it feels to have everything ripped away from you because of one mistake. Your mistake was a damn doozy, bitch, let me tell you. But I know in your mind you feel like in her mind she doesn't feel like it's a mistake. So this is why I got to say this. But you want the black experience, you about to get it, because no one's going to trust you anymore simply because of how you look now. So you wanted it, you got it. I don't feel sorry for that, but I feel sorry for the mentality of a person who, though it is wonderful that, she, quote unquote, now identifies with black people, sweetie, you got a whole culture of your own that you've missed out on. Now, granted, some of their history is some bullshit, okay?
Their history has been taken from our history, and I'm sorry I may sound racist, but that's the truth, because they've taken so much, not just from us, but from other minorities as well. As other minorities as well. So they need this.
But but it's not like white people haven't done anything good. Please don't, I ain't got to flag up for Whitey. But they're not.
I'm not saying that
she has missed out on that part of herself. What makes her who she truly is. That's why I feel for her, because you've missed out on all of that. Now, I'm just saying, what generally happens when if a person breaks into or hacks into the security system of who's and what's this, what usually happens after that person gets outed? Other people want to see if they can do it too. So even if her intentions was great, now other idiots are going to, we could do it too. Man, get the fuck out of here. Don't understand why we upset. Man, whatever.
Well, but the thing, my issue has been some black men have been coming down on us for being, black women for being upset with her, and one in particular I posted in the group. But how ironic was it that it was a white man that took up for us?
that counteracted what he had to say. Now, that is disturbing to me. Now, let me act like I had some sense now, because that was my anger talking. I can feel for her, but this is your defining moment, Rachel. This moment right here decides everything, how you're going to live out the rest of your life. Now, you're going to have, karma's going to come back and bite you in the ass, because what you put out there is going to come back to you. But you have this moment right now to change your ways and your thinking. You can still appreciate and still help out the black cause, but just do it truthfully. So it's going to take years upon years for you to kind of get the respect or gain the respect back from a lot of people because of your actions and because of your decisions. That is my word. As a black woman, I'm signing off, because if I say anything else, they're like, hey, you fight the power. I've been calling radical sometimes, so I'm just going to hush myself right now.
Yeah, SK, y'all don't know.
All
SK
right.
got that pick. She got the pick, like, with the power to the people. Like,
Look,
our girl
and
Camilla
I don't have any
has joined
problem
us.
with white people.
Look, our other co-conspirator to me going off, Camilla, has joined us on the line. Hello, darling.
Oh, hello, and I'm the co-conspirator. What's up, Soul Kitten? What's up, Reality? What's up, Jazz? How y'all doing? How's everybody today?
That's how we doing. We all speak.
How you doing?
We all speak.
Well, I mean, since we're having cracker practice on the phone here, right in.
Wow.
I mean, we at home, so I felt like I could say that. But okay.
You can say that. We having cracker.
Okay.
That's what we have. Because I'm mad. I'm mad. This right now.
Right. This subject is just crazy for me, because I think what really stuck out for me is it's just another example of white people's audacity to just take, claim, borrow, discard, whatever they want from the black community, and then shed it whenever they get ready. It's like a double dutch game to them. You can go ahead and jump in when you want, and then jump out. Mm-hmm. And consequence-free, but we don't have that liberty. And I think that until this woman steps up and just takes full ownership and responsibility for the fact that, I lied, I feel like I'm a loser, nobody knows why. I don't even think Dr. Phil could ascertain why. It's what it is, and I apologize, for being a lame and a loser and a liar and a typical cracker. That black people don't trust. Yeah, I mean, just a standardized, typical, just run-of-the-mill cracker. They all do the same thing.
And let's say the same thing as calling somebody a nigger. Yep. It's the same thing as calling somebody a nigger. You acting ignorant.
Yeah, I'm here. I can't even say nothing to that.
What you think about the typical cracker? The typical cracker.
I'm talking
Yes, we need to
notice I said I can't say nothing to that.
Reality. Say something, baby.
You got to. You got to.
You quiet?
You got to. And we ain't got DJ because DJ had to be that. It makes me shake, and we had this conversation, and right now, please understand, I have not just thrown the timeline out the window. It's still here, but I feel this is important to talk about, okay? And we're going to get back to the love shit in a minute, reconnecting, blah, 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 all of that, because it's important. We need to reconnect with the love.
They took it all. Rock and roll, they taking rap.
Here go reality. Here go reality.
Took it all.
They're actually trying to take over the ass game. They ain't gonna do squats. They're gonna go bow and then tell a black woman how to get ass.
Damn.
Right. Yeah. How you gonna tell me how to get ass and I was born with mine? How you gonna tell me that?
They say our ass is too big. Our ass is too big.
They got some pointers to me on how I can get an ass. I want the goddamn pointers because I ain't got no ass.
Okay.
And that's JC speaking.
JC said she ain't got no ass. Oh, my God. JC, wait a minute. Stop right now. Stop. Everybody stop. I need to bring attention. Okay. Because, see, JC will just say any fucking thing out of her mouth. And, see, I'm one of those people that remember everything. There was another episode where JC said that she had Tyrannosaurus Rex arms. She couldn't reach back to her scratch her ass. She just said she ain't got
I remember that.
See, what I'm saying is,
she created for me.
Let me tell you what I have. I'm gonna tell you there are different levels to this shit. Now, there's different levels. Now, you got the pancake ass, which is just your straight down. I used to have that. Then I had children. Now I have like it comes down and then it's like a little. It's it say don't turn a mountain into a molehill and stuff. I don't even have a mole. I have like. You know how in the yard where the ants be digging the little curves in the dirt? Like, I have one of those. Wow. Like, I don't even have a full bump back there. So if they got some pointers on how I can get me some ass, I want the goddamn pointers. Because I want ass. You hear me? I don't want boobs. I want an ass. But I'm sorry. Back to the conversation.
The only pointer that they would have is Dr. Whitekowski. Because they gonna bat ass. They don't have a way to get a real one. They're gonna bat their ass, so they don't have to. Oh God!
I wish I could get the fat sucked out my stomach and put in my ass. Then I would truly have a fat ass. I'm just saying.
Well, Karen is Karen. I can share some of mine with you.
Oh Lord. Okay.
But wait.
We are taking a break, but no. Oh my Lord. What?
This kind of conversation I wanted to have today.
Oh, the ass conversation. But SJ, though, I was going to ask you, because y'all didn't touch her lecture about the black hair. What y'all think about that video?
Camilla, because you're not going to rope me.
She ain't got no black hair.
Camilla, you're not going to rope me into this.
You can't lecture me on something you ain't got.
Stop. Hold up. Let me tell you what Camilla punk ass did to me in the group. This she did to me. Camilla posted video of the chick with the hair lecture and then dared me to watch it because she knew that I was going to say it. She knew it.
Oh, yeah.
She knew it. And I told her I'm trying to focus on love. I'm trying to focus on peace, reconnecting, and all of this. Then her punk ass put another thing up about the girl talking about, I see the men is on my side, but the women ain't. Let's not feed into the stereotype of black women not getting along. She knew that if I had a tampon in, it would have blew right the fuck out.
Because she had a point. First of all, I'm gonna go there.
It blew out.
Oh, God.
First of all, you can't tell me how we are perpetrate. I can't even say the word. It just ain't gonna come out right now. You can't tell me how we perpetuating the black stereotype of black women not getting along. Well, bitch, you ain't even much black. Like, you ain't even much.
Okay, we want the woman to come on the show. This is not, we getting it out.
I don't want to say big, but boo, you ain't even black, though. So how we hating on you? Your best friend had you just been, the blonde hair, blue eyes, big nose, white girl. Versus you coming up here with the big nose, puffy hair. That, by the way, ain't even much yours either. And you done, because you tan your skin 3 days out the week. I mean, just be you. I mean, I'm going to be me, country and all. And that's
well, you know what?
Okay.
I definitely got to say this. I'm damn sure hoping at this point that she listens to this archive if she happened to come on the show. So she knows
we need to hashtag it. Listen, we're on a mission. You all need to share this episode when it's archived, and then you need to hashtag Rachel Listen. That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
Hashtag Rachel Listen. Because, I mean, I know you got called a couple of bitches and hoes during this whole thing, but you got to understand, we pissed off Rachel. We pissed off
common crackers,
because I'm a light-skinned black. I'm pissed off. I don't like being lied to. I don't like. In other words, it's like you piss in my head trying to convince me it's rain, and I'm sick of the smell. I'm really.
Yeah, and you're trying to make a mockery out of our race, and I don't appreciate that. So, usually I try to be more composed. I was speaking out of emotions. So to all our white listeners, I apologize. I'm not a racist. I'm just emotional right now. I'm emotional.
Our vice president is a lifelong member of the NAACP, and he's never
talk about it.
He's never stated,
and we love Joe.
Obama, I'm a black dude. You know what I'm saying? He never said that.
And we love
Joe. Never said that. Love Joe
Never.
And he is a full-fledged white man, but
that's right.
He's a member of the NAACP, lifelong member.
I'll say this for my comments to make it clear for anybody that's listening that happens to be white, Caucasian, whatever you prefer to be called. What you're hearing on here is anger. Well, it's definitely my opinion. We ain't going to dump you in that reality because we don't want those arrows pointed at you. I can take it. But
right. I say,
but no,
I said European. I didn't say your opinion. I said European.
European.
Okay.
European. But no, this is what I wanted to say. My comments specifically are directed at those who wear the mask that Dolezal wears, those who are exactly like her, those who aim to do more harm to the black community and are insensitive to our plight in this country, not in the past but currently, because there are things going on now that are mimicking things that we thought we had risen beyond. Okay, so our comments, when we talking about that typical crack and all of them, we talking about those people. And if that shoe does not fit you, white listeners, please do not wear it. Please don't.
Put it on.
If it does, if you're getting upset, it's probably because you are one of them. And if you are, you that typical cracker that we talking about. I make no apologies for that.
Right.
You know, not at all. So it's not anything that's all inclusive. It's not all inclusive. It's only exclusive.
Just like niggas ain't all inclusive.
That's right.
You know, we've had to give ourselves this speech many a time that when you call the niggas that, you know, if I don't fit the nigga shoe, then I'm not going to wear the nigga shoe.
Exactly.
You know?
That's right. That's
but
the ignorant person.
You know, here's what I want. And right after I say this, we taking a break. You know, if Rachel Dolezal could pass for black in any capacity, then I could damn sure pass for white. And so what I'm going to do is just go ahead, go abscond me a little white baby somewhere, raise it up a couple of years, and then I'm going to go to the KKK store, and I'm going to just knock on that shit and request to meet with the Grand Poobah, because I got some shit that I need to say to them. I'm sure that they won't feel infiltrated or betrayed at all. Okay?
You got too much ass. It ain't going to work.
That we take
too much ass ain't going to work.
When we come back, we got the gas fast. Y'all keep it locked right here.
They don't know
and we'll be right back with the Yaz Fast. You can't be that stupid right after this. So keep it locked right here on the ChickS.H.Y.T and Real Talk Radio Show. Dropping from the